different dude.
He's at his Hashira training arc, and we'll see how well it pays off. As we get into game number 1 of the Elimination Finals, we'll see who's going into the Grand Finals to challenge Kinda, and Wess kicks it off with a flurry of gauntlet blows. Is it going to lead to a KO? Sandstorm does get the wall touch, gets past him, but he has yet to pick up a weapon.
Okay, finally manages to pick up that side, but Wess is still pummeling him, bro. Like, he has not been touched yet. Wess has said, give me Kano right now, bro. I'm like, you need to stop all this Sandstorm glazing. You gotta talk about me more. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it. Ooh, hold on, reverse from Sandstorm, though. Trying to put me in my place.
Oh, that was a spot dodge from Wess. He was going for the gravity cancel side sig, but Sandstorm got him before that sig could come out. That was a burn dodge, but Wess able to get back down safely.
And Sandstorm, of course, you know, with that, at this point, it's been in the game for a while, but that trajectory that the gauntlet down air sends you now is a little bit weirder dodging out of that now if you're so used to the old one. But looks like Wess, I mean, was able to have a really strong start, but then Sandstorm was an even stronger rebuttal. This game is much closer than it feels like it should be with the way that Wess started.
Yeah, Sandstorm did a really good job adding up some damage onto Wess, because Wess was making it look a little free to start that one off, but once again, he's back over to the gauntlets, something that worked really well to kick off game number 1.
All right, let's see how does Sandstorm find this KO, though. Goes a little bit cheeky. The sight was actually still in play there, so he was able to pick it back up, but not without taking a little bit of extra damage. Needs a D-light in the corner or something. Tries to go for the side light. I love these weapon throws he's doing to cover his way back up, but oh, that didn't hit him? That's wild, bro.
Stayed just underneath it, kept his head under the corner, but I gotta give a shout out to Wess on his adjustment against Sandstorm. Sandstorm's gone for that up toss into unarmed recovery 3 times. First one hit, after that, Wess is like, I'm gonna drift just enough to the side, and I'll punish you when you come up.
You see, he tries to get the D-light into the jump side air, but it's not going to connect there. Finally does manage to find that recovery, though, and Sandstorm manages to remove that first stock off of Wess, but Wess has been looking so strong and powerful in this Elimination side finals.
All right, nice start from Sandstorm. Good recognition of where the stage was. I'm not sure what camera he was playing on, but on our cam, I had no idea if he was going to touch down on the ground.
Oh. Okay, nice reaction from Sandstorm there on the spot dodge. I thought we might see like a light side light into NSIG maybe, but instead says, no, I'm gonna go for a little bit more hits, and then the side air is gonna be enough, and just like that, Sandstorm responds back. And you can already feel the crowd becoming more alive. They love when Sandstorm has the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I think the more Sandstorm pushes a victory, then the more the crowd's gonna just start waking up, because you know they want the Sandstorm victory, but they don't want to increase it by getting too excited just yet. Wess with the side sig, trying to even up the stock count, down heavy, not gonna connect.
Oh, and he gets yoinked as well. Are we going to try to go for the starve? And there we go, that weapon throw into the recovery again. And he picks up another. If he got that side light, that would have for certain been Wess's stock, but still so much damage has been amassed from that one interaction. Sandstorm just turned up.
Yeah, he's really figured out what he needs to do. Wess will clean up the stock with the unarmed recovery. Can't say it's over just yet, because, of course, Wess still has some health to play with.
Oh, and there again, does the dodge in place. You know Sandstorm's going to be scouting that one out now. Might even go for the same setup into an NSIG. No, instead goes for a recovery off of that end light. And I don't know, Wess, how do you bring yourself back down to this one? Maybe a down sig?
Ooh, okay. Good decision making coming out from Wess. Went high as Sandstorm thought he was going to go for the dodge down, which is why he threw up that down signature.
And Sandstorm just getting the free damage there with the end light. Doesn't want to go for a side light setup. And then the side air is going to close out game number 1. Sandstorm, after a pretty precarious first stock, coming out on top in the first game of the Elimination side finals. Wess still looking really good on that Rayman, though. I still feel like this set could go either way.
Yeah, for sure. I do want to say I like the confidence that's starting to come out from Sandstorm. Namely, he's throwing out a couple more signatures, which is like how you know Sandstorm's kind of in the zone, because he already threw out that side down signature to kick this one off. If he's keeping that going, like he's got 2 signatures thrown out, that's more than he did in his entire set against Kinda.
You can see on the side of Wess throwing out 9 different signatures with 11% accuracy. And really, that's all just because Wess really likes to go for a 1. If you're going for down sig over the corner, that's just going to count on your accuracy counter. But also those gravity cancel wake up side sigs that we see from Wess happen a lot. Even if they don't hit, he does go for them a lot. So.
I mean, we've been known. Wess is a fan of the signature kit on the other side. Sandstorm, big fan of the... Oh, okay. Wess said, you know what? I think I know what the answer to Sandstorm is, and it's the Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I mean, looking exactly like Kaina, maybe even trying to play a little bit of the psychological game, saying, well, if I look like Kaina, he might respond to me like I am. And honestly, Wes, at this point, you're in the Elimination side finals. You got to start whipping out all the stops you can to try to give yourself any edge you could possibly have. But I don't know if it'll be that easy to confuse Sandstorm.
Well, so far, it's not doing the worst job. Again, Wess has quite the axe. Gravity cancel neutral is going to lead to the KO. What a response. What a wake-up from Wess.
All right, Sandstorm definitely kind of taking the Taros pain this weekend for sure. I mean, kind of already giving him a taste. And look out, Wess goes for the unarmed down air as well. And he's still hunting. He is not slowing down. That's that South American gameplay we came to know and love, baby.
Wess feeling real good about this Taros, going full on aggression. Sandstorm, though, has Wess unarmed, and that's going to be another down light, but Wess was high enough in the sky. Yeah, had to go for extra there to guarantee the KO.
Yeah, active frames on that side recovery, always lingering a little bit more than you think it does, man, just to catch out that unarmed down air from Wess. And now Sandstorm has brought the stock hat back to even, but still has quite a bit of damage to make up for here. That side air is definitely going to hurt. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, he's red.
Just like
the KO down sig. A Sandstorm goes right over Wess's head.
Oh man, yeah, he's like channeling the ancestors right now, the way he's doing this. I don't know if like South America just has like this little thing they can just tap into and they can just channel each other, kind of like Ben 10 be doing. You just hit the Omnitrix set kind of and slap his wrist.
So it's the hive mind. All South Americans have just that pocket Roman Reigns.
Oh.
2-hit. Get some more there. Goes for that turnaround down air, but Sandstorm getting away from it, but he's still taking a lot of hits here. Good spot dodge, good reaction from Sandstorm. Can he finish this?
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what he was trying to cover with that option there, but wasn't quite what he was looking for. It looks like Wess ended up being a little bit trickier. Sidelight recovery is going to be the answer to go ahead and secure that second stock off of Wess, but Sandstorm has taken quite a beating on his final stock here.
Yeah, we've seen that gravity cancel sidelight come out from Sandstorm before. Usually it's towards the stage,
right,
but I think he's doing it as just like a very safe option. If it hits, it can lead to some good stuff, but that can lead to better stuff. Stop side air, and Wess is on the board.
Okay, just like that, that game two, definitely a little bit quicker than that game number one. Wess, I mean, clearly here to play, saying, all right, made a very smart and confident decision in switching that Taros. Sometimes you see people kind of, after they lose game one, there's a bit of a freeze, or looking at the character select screen a little bit. Oh, which legend am I going to play? I don't know. That wasn't Wess. Wess was like, no, I'm just going to grab Taros and I'm going to just lock in. I know exactly what I need to do. And then he did it. And if there's nothing scarier than someone deciding, like, this is the plan that I need to do, and then immediately executing it, that's what lets you know they stand on business. You know what I mean? It's like, man, he's really coming for me right now.
I respect that decisiveness coming out from Wess, and also the fact that he didn't have any lead-up time. He just came in and just immediately was swinging. He didn't have that kind of awkwardness of he's like, oh, I don't know what to do unarmed in this situation. He was like, I'm just going to keep playing aggressive against Sandstorm. As we get into game number 3, Sandstorm versus Wess, and Wess, not liking the start of this one, going to reset.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's probably the Western Air Temple pick. I don't know if necessarily they wanted to go back to that stage. Maybe they did, but my brain's saying I don't really know based off of how that last game went if I'm really trying to run it back there. Well, who knows? I mean, sometimes hubris is a really powerful thing, and sometimes you do just want to run it back. I've been there, but we're going to find out in just a moment. We do, of course, still see that Taros locked in. This time, though, it wasn't Roman Reigns. Yeah, now we a little bit more Santa helpery.
That is the holiday skin coming out for Taros this time.
All right, we're going back. Going back to Western Air Temple. How do you feel about this, dude?
You know, this isn't traditionally what I would have expected for Taros, right? Like, usually if you're picking Western Air Temple, it's because you have something that reaches up to those soft platforms, which Taros doesn't really have, but he's able to swing hard, so I think he's happy to have it anyways.
Yeah, and the way he's just talking to him like that, too. Down air, goes for the down sig immediately. I like it, too, because a lot of people like to dodge down and in off of those down airs, and so that was just kind of a quick little chump check to see if Sandstorm was autopiloting, but he did not fall for it. Oh, man, with the instant just dash land onto the platform cancel that down sig. Like, how is Sandstorm supposed to react to that?
So hard to react to. I think one of the other big things about this map is like he's trying to take away that from Sandstorm because the ceiling is so high that gauntlet recovery is going to be a lot harder to KO for Sandstorm.
But he said, you know what, I'll just do it again. You know, like,
it still eventually will.
I still have the button, you know. And it's like, all right, Sandstorm, you got that. And now he's sitting here with a little bit of a lead here, wanted to get that starve. He doesn't even pick up those gauntlets again. He thought it would be too scary, and then he gets a little bit too close. And you know what they always say, every time there's a Teros on the screen, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's it. It's that simple.
Dude, Wess, I mean, he's just going big on that social distancing, saying, you're getting too close to my bubble. I don't like it. Gonna hit you with that down sig every time you get just a little too close.
Oh my gosh, man. He's getting chopped up like the lumberjack really in town, and Sandstorm is every tree in the forest. Like, we gotta slow this one down a little bit. Sandstorm trying to get something with this side, and he's just getting juggled over and over. These nairs have been so oppressive. He tries to do the left-right game, gets caught by either a side light or a neutral light from Wess. But hold on, opportunity for some huge scything. Nope, not quite gonna happen. But hold on, active input is my friend. He got the dodge. He could have done something wild there, but Sandstorm's still cooking here. Hold on. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Trying to go for a big player at the top of the map. Went for that gravity cancel side light. Does manage to get past the down air, and this is gonna be a nice position for Sandstorm, but respects Wess. Could have gone for a greedy gravity cancel neutral sig if Sandstorm got over eager.
Yeah, he actually goes for that down light to the side of there. I really thought Sandstorm wanted a down sig and just get that stock, and that kind of cost him an opportunity a little bit as Wess once again gets the lead, but it's not by much. But as we were talking about before, you have that high ceiling on this stage, and he has the scythe here, so probably going to be looking for maybe these falling side airs or maybe side lights to push into the corner, but he needs something, and every single time he gets tagged by Wess, it matters that much more. Goes for the side air again, and does the gravity cancel end light recovery. Cheeky stuff from Sandstorm, and it's going to be enough. He gets to pick and cycle which weapon he wants here going into the final stock of Wess.
I'd be surprised if it's not Scythe, and you can color me surprised because he wants to have the gauntlets to go up against Wess on these final stocks. And this is arguably one of the most pivotal games for the two of them because this is the one that gives them that advantage going into the final map pick. But Wess with the big hits, he's got the axe.
There's nothing worse than trying to watch someone break their way through and try to open up someone in neutral against Axe and just getting chunked and chunked and chunked because you can just feel victory getting smacked it that much harder away. It's crumbling like there's perforations. Oof.
Now he's got the hammer, also a chunking weapon. Goes low there. All right, Sandstorm has him off stage. Nice recovery. Staying out there, goes for the spot dodge. Ooh, just enough drift to get that wall touch.
And I like the idea there from Sandstorms too, saying if Wess dodges here, I can kind of like tech chase with a gravity cancel and maybe get like a down tick or something. But Wess got him, dude.
Man, the movement from Wess, I think Wess is doing a really good job of baiting Sandstorm with the movement. There was a moment earlier on the gauntlets where he drifted to the right, so Sandstorm read and went for the gravity cancel side light to the right, and then Wess drifted back to the left really quick and hit him with the side air. And just there, he was using that soft platform to really keep moving left and right, and Sandstorm comes up and tries to swing on him, and Wess is like, well, now you're in trouble. Your dodge is going to get burned, and then I'm going to hit you with that side air.
What do you think the answer is from Sandstorm? I know he's been playing this Mordex all weekend. Do you think he's even contemplating switching to a different legend? Or is he just gonna ride it out?
That's a swap. Oh. That's a swap. I want to say I want a different map as well, but
please, I agree. I do not want him to go back. I hope they do not go back, bro.
No, they didn't. I think they went to Apocalypse, but instead it's going to be the Tesca from Sandstorm to go up against this Teros. He's thinking that the Tesca is going to be the answer to go up against Teros, and I don't know how to feel. I mean, it's gonna come down to the boots.
You know, I'm with it mainly due to the fact that you're trying the Mordex, it's not working. This is your last potential chance to do something in this tournament. If you're gonna do something like this, when else are you supposed to do it, bro? So far, he's cooking, but we had gauntlets on that Mordex, so it's not like we've seen anything particularly unique or exclusive to Tesca yet, but something about swapping is making Sandstorm feel a lot more confident. Throws out the first sig, and it connects. We might have something here with this Tesca.
Already throws out that side signature. Wess threw out some sigs of his own, but he wants the axe spawn. It's over on the right side, and Sandstorm knows that's what he wants. Instant denial and the pickup neutral air.
And the wild part about this, I think, wow, that recovery was almost enough. Sandstorm looking for that final blow. But if there's anyone who kind of knows what Tesca can do, it's going to be Wess. We cannot forget that Wess also has played Tesca. D-Light Cider is going to be the first stock, and Sandstorm said, you know what? This Tesca might have been the play.
This might be the play, but the big question, like, if he gets through this, is it the play against Kaina as well? Well, Sandstorm has this opportunity to keep this thing warm, goes in on top of Wess. Wess starting to whiff a lot more. Oh, got him on the dodge down.
And Sandstorm just getting his hits in and kind of waiting to see what Wess does. And he's trying to react here, avoids that side air, needs to find a way in. Probably going to do it with weapon throw, a great way to go ahead and break the mold there. And that's going to be a punch with the end light, chases with the reverse nair as well, and goes for the extreme gold. And he's still going, he's still cooking.
I love that decision from the Sandstorm to go for that weapon toss down, keeping himself safe. Oh, the turnaround down air. Got the wall touch.
Weapon throw up, yep.
Okay, he's safe.
Huge opportunity, goes for the read on the jump. It's not going to be a jump, but falls with the side air. Hold on. Sandstorm is still in a position to get this stock. Wow, that down doesn't hit as well, but that side air does connect. He'll have to spend a lot of resources to come back now.
Oh, but he has enough to get to that wall, got that touch, and he's added up a lot of good damage into the Wess. What a madman. Downlight pickup, gauntlet, ground pound, and Sandstorm's up 3 stocks to 1.
Okay, Sandstorm. He's here to cook. He said, you know what? I just had to put my Air Forces on for real. You know, I wasn't able to do it with the sights, but a new pair of kicks, bro, will make you feel different, bro. I'm telling you, this Tesca is out here really to try and mess up Wess, and Wess is just whiffing down 6, and Sandstorm's starting to do the thing that we know Sandstorm loves to do. Look at these weapon throws.
Keeping Wess on his toes. The Neutralite will finally finish that stock off of Sandstorm, but I really feel like Sandstorm has found his flow state against Wess right now. He's done such a good job spacing out Wess, making Wess go for these hits and misses.
And it's so tough, too, because you don't get Boots experience like that. It's really Sandstorm, Radish, and Wess are like the people that I think of that like really do it. And so like if Sandstorm decides he wants to play Boost that day, Wess doesn't really have like much to do in terms of like preparation for this, right? And clearly it's working, but Wess is slowly starting to whittle his way back into this game. Sandstorm still needs to win this game and another one. You can't forget, just getting one game of Tesca is not the end-all be-all.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't over till it's over. Wess knows that. He's still playing this one out. It's another Neutralite. A couple more of those could be enough to take down Sandstorm. A side air is not going to quite do it, but the weapon toss will. And suddenly, Wess sees an opportunity.
And he's only in the light red, too, here. I mean, you get caught by a Taros and Sig. Like, I think we've all been in the last stock situation, been hit by that, and then cried afterward. So we'll see if Sandstorm's able to close it out. He burns his dodge here a little bit scarily, and I wouldn't want to be in the corner if I'm Sandstorm's, too, against the Taros, man. He's whiffing a lot. The pressure's getting to him.
Okay, Neutralite, and it'll KO. The Gauntlet Neutralite is just enough. Sandstorm's gonna force a game 5.
So what do you think? Do you feel like that Tesca was like a one-hit wonder? You know, because it felt like toward the end of that game 4, it looked like, you know, Wess was starting to adapt to it and was like bringing himself back into the game. It's like, can Sandstorm get another game with that Tesca? Or was it I whip it out once, I get kind of my free game, and then I gotta put him back in the pocket and go back to something else?
I think he's sticking with the Tesca, and I really feel like it wasn't exactly Wess making the adjustments at the end of that game, as much as I feel like Sandstorm started to run out of gas. Like he was doing a lot to stay just outside of Wess's like kind of area of attack, and Wess is instead going to be making the swap here for game number 5. He's going to be going to the Rayman for game 5.
We just had the Let's Go Sandstorm chance. I don't know what's going on with South America. I don't hear the Let's Go Wess chance in retaliation. With the 3-2-1 brawl has been shouted by the crowd as we go into game 5 of the Elimination Finals. Both of these players looking at their shot for an opportunity at the gold and also another chance to try and defeat Kaina, who is sitting pretty on the winner's side.
See who can get into the grand finals. This game decides who it's going to be. There's a burn dodge from Wess, but Sandstorm went high, was not expecting that opportunity.
This was going to hurt. Sandstorm trying to get his legs on him now, and Wess doing it with the hands. A little bit of a, it's like I'm watching Steve Fox versus Hwarang. Woo, that's spacing
Stared that fist in the face, got a little whiff of it, but still outspaced it and got some hits for it.
You can smell the rubber of the gloves. Oh, and he's trying to hold that advantage state. I respect it, but now he's unarmed, and it means Wess is going to pick up this weapon, and he does that D-light a little bit too high. It goes right over the head of Wess, but he bounces off the stage. How in the world? Great break for Sandstorm, I guess, but Wess is definitely kind of scratched his head at that one, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, he went just enough to the right that Sandstorm ended up bouncing off that corner and going up, keeping himself alive. He just gave that away to Wess right there, going for that ground pound onto the stage.
Oh, dodges down as well. Wess gets the end line. It's going to be enough, but only a very slight baby lead, but I feel like in this situation, we've actually seen Wess do such a great job of tacking up extra damage. He usually opens up with like a weapon throw into an end light in this situation as well. And it almost happened right there. Sandstorm with better defense though.
I'm staying high. Oh,
again, these weapon throws.
And they go dodge for dodge there. Sandstorm knows he needs that one hit to finish off this stock. Trying to keep this one close, but he also doesn't want to give too much damage. Wess with the exclamation points. He's going to fall. And that is going to be the stock evener. I'm surprised he didn't go for a side air.
No, the same, but I guess, I mean, at that point, if he knew, man, you know, that Wall Slip was playing a hefty game and he spent a lot of resources, maybe he just did the math. Ow.
Totally valid, but Wess on this axe once again, chunking hard. Down sig, not going to go over the corner. That one will, but it gives Sandstorm the stage control. Oh, up toss.
Up toss has been saving this dude's life all tournament. Right there, another example of it. He's trying to cook again. Gets a nice side air as well. He's getting a pretty decent read on Wess right now, and he needs this because he's behind by so much. He carries him off stage, and is he just going to play the game? He goes for the ground pound. He does go for it. Oh, but he gets caught by the axe recovery. You knew he was scouting it out as well. Oh, the turnaround, but he's out of resources.
Yeah, you saw him go for that turnaround recovery, but it was not enough. You know he wanted to chase for more, but he's deeper red than Wess is. Nice nair, gives him some safety.
Wow, what a weapon spawn, and the end light is not going to be enough. We're going to need one more from Wess, but Sandstorm burst out early. Oh, whoa, okay, what an option from Wess.
What real there's the sig, but it's not enough. Whips Wess over to the right side, but he's got enough movement with these gauntlets. He'll get to the wall. Sandstorm just off the mark there.
Oh man, they are trying to hang on to this stock because they really want to make sure they have the chance to get a little bit of extra credit, and Sandstorm being so patient, he misses the down air. Might be enough. He gets around the weapon throw, he's still alive, but the down light will be enough to secure the stock. Now we are at tournament stock here for Sandstorm.
One stock left for Sandstorm. Wess not quite in that KO percent, but he's already adding up the damage. Downlight recovery, not going to do it. Apocalypse ceiling just high enough to keep Wess alive.
Right, Sandstorm has to fish some more, and every time he tries to fish is another opportunity for Wess to get something. Great space from Sandstorm yet again, but he's not able to get the final hit. He needs that final hit so bad right now.
Another neutral light comes out from Wess. Recovery, okay, we're going to final stocks here. Sandstorm, half a stock behind. He's just a little more damaged, but if he gets the right reads, he could take this.
All right, playing from behind here. Strap on your seatbelts, everyone, because Sandstorm's trying to cook. Is he going to be able to end it right here? Is it clutch? Is it clutch? Is he clutch? He's not clutch enough. He gets a lot of damage, but Wess is still in the game.
And Wess still has the damage lead. He's over to the axe. Sandstorm. The side air. Sandstorm trying to get back.
It's gonna be it! Wow! Just like that, Wess is able to secure himself a spot into the grand finals, defeating Sandstorm and North America's hope of winning the mid-season championship, as South America has solidified the fact that they will go home with the gold.
They're getting both gold medals in doubles, and they're going to be getting the gold medal in singles.